There we go. Use that grog to melt the other lock in the cell to release that mouse. How much I want to bet it's that same mouse from these three guys? Actually, is there something in the back alley? We've never been there for a while. I mean, there was a circus. Don't know if there was anything else back here. I guess not. It was only just to meet Fester. Yeah, just Fester. Shumpipe.
I'm not gonna warn you again. Leave the rat alone.
Leave the rat alone.
Did you know the governor's been kidnapped?
Well, yes, we knew about that.
I'm going after those immaterial authority figure nappers.
Why are you just standing around instead of doing something about it?
Well,
The governor can probably take care of herself.
and we are sort of busy here.
Yeah.
And we've got the circus to think of.
We've got to find the elephants.
And get rid of these minutes.
Are you sure you're
Sorry,
even pirates at
we
all?
Can't go at this time.
Hey, man. Frank, make him quit it. Oh, now look what you did.
I'll just be running along now.
Yeah, I guess we have nothing else to talk to them about. We still have that reservation to loot the governor's mansion, but I feel like that's going to be for next time we come back here. Alright, so we finally have no use for going to the scum bar and listening to that cook ball for days. I think right now, we gotta find a ship and we gotta find a crew. Oh yeah.
What do you want now?
Oh yeah, they really like taken on the realistic approach in the original game. I want to embarrass you at sword fighting again.
The governor's been kidnapped.
What? That's ridiculous.
See for yourself.
Oh, no. This looks bad. Very bad.
I'm getting a ship and a crew together to go rescue her.
I have a feeling I'm going to regret this, but count me in. I'll meet you at the dock.
See? She's the only one we can trust around here. But what about someone else? Like the only place we have never been to. Well, there are two places we haven't been to yet. So like one of them is in that little far off island here. We've been to the house and we've never been to these lights before. I think that's supposed to be Stan's shipyard that someone talked about to get a ship. So we're gonna go to here first. Also, you can see the pirates aren't walking around anymore. I'm pretty much... I think they've ran out of insults or they're all just at the mansion looting. Hook Island. Now, you're not gonna believe what you have to use for this cable. The chicken. The chicken with a cable, or the chicken with a... the chicken with a thing between its legs. There is actually a good use for him. Is to get across. And go to this lonely house on the island.
Hey, I don't like visitors. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a pirate, Cannonball Head. Excuse me, but the sign said there are restrooms in here?
Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here?
Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal wax, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs. But there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly. So I was shut down, put out of business. And since then, I've lived here all alone. And the only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that, just by coincidence, is identical to one what attacked me when I was just a child. And left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Jeez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone?
I hardly said anything. Jesus. You really just went out with yourself, but there's an emergency.
The governor's been kidnapped.
What? That's preposterous.
Oh, really? Take a look at this note they left.
Oh no. This is horrible.
Uh-oh.
What are we going to do?
We could just wait here for them to come back. We could get a crew together and sail off after them. We've become overcome with despair and just give up.
Get a crew together and sail off after them.
What an idea. Now, if we only had a captain.
Well, what about me?
Ha! You? Ha! Oh! That's a good one.
Help you?
I'm serious.
No.
Really?
Okay, let's see you prove it. Walk this way.
Walk this way. All the way here.
Something in here that I want to show you. Something horrible. Something
This
so
guy,
horrible
whose name is
that I
Meat
stay
Hook,
awake at night
is
just
voiced by
thinking
Cam
about it.
Clark.
But I don't mean to scare.
And I'll need to click on his name.
I'm sure a big brave
If it would just
guy
stop
like yourself
loading.
will have no problem facing this monster. After all,
Monster.
smaller than the beast that bit off my hands so many years ago. Arr, 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 arr.
Oh, no way. Hang on.
Let's just hope you're quicker than I was. Oh, I just
He's
remembered
apparently
something.
Simba in Dreamlight
I
Valley.
didn't get around to feeding him this week. Ha 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 ha! Silly me!
He's Leonardo in Nick All-Stars.
I'll let you open this last door yourself. Just
Fantasy Star,
get out of
Shenmue 3.
Wait,
He's Alder in Pokemon Masters?
getting cold feet.
no, I just don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Wait, oh my god.
Supposed to open that little door. And if you're brave enough, touch the beast inside.
Oh, is that all?
I'm sorry, do what with the beast? Oh god.
Okay, go ahead. If you've got the guts.
Do you have guts? I'm looking at his cast roles here. He's apparently male Corrin in Smash Ultimate, and I'm pretty sure Fire Emblem Fates as well. There's no way he's Corrin. Fire Emblem Warriors, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Stardust Crusaders, Fire Emblem Heroes. And as I said earlier, he's Leonardo in Nick All-Stars. It would have to be Nick All-Stars 1 because Leonardo is not in Nasby 2. Yep, Fire Emblem Fates, he's Hinata, Arthur, and Corrin. They would usually say in their descriptions what they're mostly noticeable for. And I didn't even think he was actually Corrin. That's surprising. Coming from this meathead. I guess I'll just open it. It's a parrot. This little bird brain chewed your arms off?
I don't believe it. You are a brave man after all. You faced the beast I've feared all these years. You had the guts to do what I never could. I feel like such a coward. I'm not good enough to be on your crew. I'm not even good enough to swab your dicks.
Oh, come on.
Swap my
Mr.
dicks? What?
Meat hook.
Dude, that's
Mr.
that's
Meathook?
cruel.
You're a big, strong, good-looking guy with a great tattoo.
I can make it talk. Wanna see? Ha!
Maybe later. Anyway, you can swab my decks anytime.
Don't swab his dick.
Really?
Sure.
I can still be on your crew.
Just pack your stuff and meet me at the dock.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down.
Mr. Meat Hook.
Maybe I'll get a chance to show you my whole tattoo routine when we're at sea.
Wow, this is sounding better and better all the time.
Now, I wonder if that line was a bit sarcastic. Because he looked at the screen, too. I was going to say, Mr. Meat Hook, more like Mr. Meathead. See, a little bit thick in the skull there, buddy. See, it's the chicken again. Wait, what? Ah, here we go. The chicken with the pulley in the middle.
Wow, it works both ways. That's something.
Hey. So I think, oh yeah, no, it's still here. I think we lose it somewhere at some points. Oh, no, I remember. Okay. I remember how we lose it. All right, so we got, Meat Hook, and we got Carla. The other guy was supposed to be the guy who we released in the dungeon, who was Otis. But we're supposed to do something else. We gotta find that ship. Which is gonna have to be where the lights are, but, I have a feeling that we need to figure out how to get one. Right, so I do believe the last place we have to check is to go to these lights. And this is where we're gonna get a ship.
Howdy!
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Stan of Stan's previously owned vessels, and I'd stand on my head to make you a deal. What sort of craft are you looking for? Big, fast, slow? You want it? I got it. And if I don't got it, I'll get it. I want to make you a deal that you're happy with. Because if you're not happy, I'm not happy. But I know you're gonna leave here happy today. How do I know? Just look at all these ships. I've got something for everyone. Come, take a look around.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm getting a little bit distracted by their coat
So
pattern.
tell me,
That is an ugly colored plaid. That is like an ugly colored pair of plaid there. Also, like, it's that kind of animation where that kind of texture stays in place. And even does that while the character's moving around. I've seen characters like that in cartoons, and it's an interesting kind of design, but it's kind of a little bit distracting. Something not too expensive, but built to last.
Something not too expensive, but built to last.
affordable quality. Hey,
Also, he's
that's
that kind of
my
car
line.
dealership
I've
kind
got
of modern
just the
humor.
vote for you.
It is
Walk
obvious.
this way.
Also, is he... Oh no, that is a pirate hat. It almost looks like a cowboy hat.
No frills kind of guy, but I can also tell that quality means a lot to you. I mean, just look at the way you dress. Rugged, like this baby. She comes from a land far to the north.
This is a Viking ship.
As the men are tough, and hey, you wouldn't happen to be from there, would you? You just seem.
I mean, I did come from the north, so.
Anyway, we're talking about a real value here. What kind of price range were you thinking of?
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credits. I only have no more than 174 pieces of 8. I have this rubber chicken.
All I have is this rubber chicken.
Is it one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle? I already got one of those.
You too?
Wouldn't happen to have any other means of finance?
Everybody's got one of these. That's crazy. I wonder if LeChuck has one.
Actually, I was hoping to get one on credit.
Sorry, kid. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. That's just old Stan's philosophy. If you've got a job, the storekeeper in town might extend you some credit. Then we'd have something to talk about. Unless, of course, you've already got some other means of financing.
Yeah, this might not be the ship for me.
Might not be the ship for me.
Okay, but I got 5 of the guys coming back to look at this baby today. Don't count on it being here if you change your mind. So, what else can I show you?
Actually, I'd like to go think about it some more.
Sure, think it over.
Does he really have 5 guys looking at these guys over? I feel like he's running low on business.
I forgot to give you my card.
Hey, what?
And here's something
But were you
else to
just
remember
what
me by.
A compass?
An extra strong magnetic compass.
With your picture on it.
That's right. It always points directly back here, so if you're looking for a good deal, you know where to go. I'll be right here when you come back, but I can't guarantee that any of these ships will.
Right.
They're moving fast today. Yes, sirree. Can't hardly keep anything in stock. He'll be back.
Man, he's desperate. Oh my god, is that what... Sorry to say, but is that what most car dealership people are like? Are they that desperate to give these things away for money? I mean, honestly, if I was to actually start driving, like for real this time, like actually get my G, I would probably pick up a used car. Not like a hunk of junk, but like something that's not over the, like, highly over the top. I can have one that uses a stick. My dad always told me, like, you should learn how to use a stick. Since our mom's car uses like an automatic gear shift and also has a push of a button to start the car. She's got one of those advanced cars, and now my younger sister, Amanda, uses that car. All right, I have to go to the store.
Hey, where'd you go?
Where'd you go?
Halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, whew, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again. What do you want?
Well, speaking of getting jump in the lake, I think she is ready to join my crew, though.
I'm interested in procuring a note of credit.
You are you? You got a job?
You got a job?
Yes, of course I do.
All right. I'll get one of my notes and we'll fill it out.
So what we're going to watch here is that he's going to open that safe, and you have to recognize the combination. Wow, okay. That was a big combination, but it was actually recognizable.
Let's see here. What did you say your occupation was?
I'm a grog, swilling, foul-smelling pirate. I'm waiting tables at the scum bar. I'm an acrobat with a traveling circus. I clean ships over at Stan's used shipyard. To be honest, sir, I'm between jobs.
I clean ships over at Stan's used shipyard.
I haven't seen a clean ship over there in years. You're either lying...
Much like Stan's business.
Either way, I don't trust you.
Right, so I think what he did was clockwise. Oh, counterclockwise. Clockwise. Counterclockwise. Clockwise to the right. Or to the left. Okay, well that's simple. I guess the combination is randomized every time you play this game.
What else do you want?
I'm looking for the Swordmaster of Melee Island.
So I'm gonna let him leave.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Try to get those steps in there, buddy.
Don't touch anything.
Yep, see if you can get those steps in there, buddy. While I go figure out this safe. And we can get that credit. So it was clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise, and then clockwise. So this is gonna take a while.